Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoy the content. Please consider subscribing. Today I will be doing rust effects and paint chipping effects on the carronades. I start with a layer of primer because the carronades are metal. I'm using a grey primer, in this case it's IDF Israeli Sand, but any other primer will do. After it's dry, I airbrush a dark brown. In this case, it's Armor Brown from Vallejo. All the paints I'm using are from Vallejo. You can also, there's other browns that work on this. In this case, I'm just using Armor Brown. Using a toothpick and a brush, I sprinkle several shades of rust on the carronades. I'm using rust, light rust and orange rust. This doesn't look particularly good at this point, but the idea is to give texture to the color, to the rust color, some layers. The effect will work once it's painted black and the black is chipped. Now I apply a layer of chipping fluid. And finally I airbrush matte black. With a brush and water, start gently, especially because it's metal, very gently to chip the paint. Especially when you're chipping the black paint, you need to pay attention. When chipping black, it always looks like it's chipping less than it's actually chipping. The fact that I have lights for filming also doesn't help with the reflection, so it's needed to be careful. To finish, I apply a generous layer of rust wash. This brings everything together and it dulls out the black, which is good if you are trying to make something look like it's old. A light rust wash will bring up the rust. A dark rust wash will tone it down. So depending on the result and what you want to achieve, you can choose which rust tone to use on the wash. I'm using the leftover copper plates from copper plating the hull to cut some tiny strips of copper that I will use on the carronades. It's not really in frame, I'm sorry for that, but you get the idea. Now I apply a bit of CA glue to the carronade and I glue the copper stripes in place. Now I paint the copper stripes with matte black, and after it dries I apply a layer of rust wash, the same one I used in the cannons. I didn't film that part, but it's exactly the same as I did on the carronades and on the cannons. I start the rigging for the carronades. I'm doing it in a very similar process than I did on the cannons. If you wish to see the process a bit slower, not so much speeded up as it is here, I will put a link in the top right corner of the video for the video where I do it on the cannons. It's 2 eye bolts, a rope and the carronade in the middle. This is the final look at this stage. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. I hope to see you all on the next video.